Well, we knew it was going to be cooler this morning, but were you ready for 50 degrees? It is the coldest temperature we've had in more than 4 months, 131 days. It was last May that we were that cool, and it was well below the average of 57. And it was a lot different than where we were a week ago when our high was 93. It has been a wild stretch of weather over the past few months, and tonight it is already in the 50s, 59 degrees as we look live out at the airport from our Whitley Law Firm weather camera. We will slowly warm up over the next couple of days, both afternoon temperatures and eventually morning temperatures. Now tomorrow, it's not going to be exactly 50, but it's going to be pretty darn close. I don't think we'll notice the difference. So whatever you wore this morning that was comfortable, or whatever you wish you would have wore this morning, I'd put that on tomorrow morning and then start shedding those layers, because we will see temperatures climb up to 75. We'll do it with dry weather, mostly sunny skies, and still that northeasterly wind. More on that in just a second. But tonight's super sunset, we're going north. We're going to South Dakota to Badlands National Park. Beautiful shot. Steve just back from visiting there, and that's a great shot. If you've ever been up to South Dakota has a lot of great views like this. And by the way, our sun is setting these days, by the way. Have you noticed? Now before 7 p.m. Back to the weather maps we go, and right now we've still got that northerly flow, thanks in part to high pressure that's in control of our weather. It's going to keep us dry, it's going to keep temperatures down, it's going to keep humidity low, but eventually our winds are going to start to turn out of the south. So what happens with this little bit of rain offshore when our winds go to the south? We're eventually going to have rain come back. It's on the 10-day forecast. The question of just when is that going to happen? Now, our humidity is also not going to stay this low forever. Dew point temperature hovered right around 50 degrees today, down in that comfy zone. That's going to slowly start to inch back up, and the higher that goes, the higher the overnight temperatures will go. When that number is low, overnight lows get pretty low. You felt it this morning at 50 degrees. It was chilly. You'll feel it tomorrow morning at 51, but as humidity climbs up, so will the overnight temperatures, and of course our daytime highs will eventually get back into the 80s as well. Hey, you heard me mention it off the top of the news. Right now, today, the first time in 9 days, we haven't had a named system. Umberto and Imelda are both history, but don't get too comfortable, because look at this wave getting ready to come off the coast of Florida. Showers and thunderstorms, right? As soon as that moves over water, it could start to develop. It's a long way away, and right now there's only a 30% chance of formation in the next 7 days. It's also October. Systems that develop out here this time of year usually turn north a lot sooner and have a harder time developing than when they form in that area in August and September. Either way, we'll watch it. Plenty of time. A little closer to home, there is nothing right now happening around Florida, but in the next couple of days, a weak area of low pressure could develop. Now that's a long shot too, only 10%. Those are the only two things that we're watching out of the Atlantic, so nothing to worry about right now. So we can enjoy this. It's 75 for a high tomorrow on a Friday with low humidity. Good luck putting a solid 8 hours in or getting all your homework done in class, because it's going to be hard to do on a Friday afternoon. We'll warm up even more this weekend with highs in the upper 70s. 80-degree temperatures return Monday, and small rain chances return Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We've got a cold front next week, and that front's going to cool us down, possibly with highs only in the 60s by next Friday. And that is a look at your forecast.